Hello, guys. Hi, everybody. So, I have invited Sakshi and Ishika.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi guys,
How are you guys?
All good.
very good. How are you?
I am good. Ishika, your network, you're a little blurred.
मेरा network.
हाँ.
रुक जा, hold on.
Okay, so I'll just brief everybody what we are going to do here. Actually, Sakshi, you should do that since you asked me for this.
Okay, so basically, since 2023 is only 3 days away, so I thought why not make a vision board? And then Mahek turns out and says that, I can actually help you make the vision board for 2023. I was like, that's great. And then Ishika also comes and then why not have a psychology student with you while making your vision board and resolutions for 2023? So that's why we three are here to introduce you to Vision 2023, which is the live where we'll be making the vision board for the next year.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's do this. I am so excited. Okay, before we start, I just want you to answer this and then I'll go ahead. What is a vision board for you?
Okay, so for me, basically, vision board is something that I want to become in 2023, that I look forward to as a person, and basically my goals in a pictorial format for 2023.
Okay, great. What
Uh,
about you?
yeah. So for me, a vision board is something that it's a future reflection of me that I want to think is already me. So it's basically a reflection of a future me, but who is already existing in me. I just have to keep on doing better and keep the hard work going, and it is a sense of motivation that I look up to basically. So
That
that's
is such a good perspective. Oh
yeah.
my god. So I made my vision board 3 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it was
Mhm.
like I was very innocent in the entire process. Didn't know what to do. Pinterest was new. Downloaded some pictures. Literally took a. I'll show you guys how my uh, thing looked like. But I took a drawing sheet and just pasted things randomly, and it turned out to be true. So vision board is something that makes me remind myself who I am every day. And the most important part is I see it subconsciously every time I walk by it, right? So it is more of a
Mhm.
reminder sort of a thing. I wake up in the morning, see it every day. And literally, even my 2022 vision board, I made it in a journal because I was going to travel a lot. So every morning I just pick up that journal and look at it so that it's portable, it's, easy to carry and things
Yeah,
like that.
that's actually
Anyways, let's start making the vision board. Sakshi,
Yeah, so actual vision board for 2023
what
with
all
us.
have you got?
Okay, so I'll give you a short tour of everything you need. So basically all the pictures of your goals.
Okay.
So these are
Those
the
are a
goals.
lot of goals.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's go. 2023 is definitely going to be a
We
Then
will
of
ace
course
it.
color pens,
yeah.
Okay.
scissors, and double tape to stick them obviously. And the board, I hope you guys can see. It says 2023.
It's a cardboard?
Yeah, it's a cardboard.
Okay.
And I've just stuck this over here in the center. It says 2023.
Yeah. Can you
Works.
move it thoda?
I cannot see the 2023
Yeah.
part.
Now I
Okay,
can. Yep.
perfect.
She
Okay.
did.
So everybody who wants to make a vision board, just follow Sakshi and you can take some inspiration from how she's going to do it.
Yeah, guys. Take some notes.
Meanwhile,
It's going to be helpful.
yeah. So Sakshi, what are your
Mm-hmm.
categories of the goals? Like, personal,
Okay.
professional, what all have you got there?
So I've got my personal goals, then the professional goals, then something related to lifestyle, the lifestyle I want to manifest in 2023. And apart from that, a couple of quotes that keep on motivating me, like always. We've also
Okay.
got some travel goals over here,
Oh my god.
like
Ooh.
solo travel things. Then what I want to do in terms of habits and some professional pictures. You know what? Let's just start. We'll categorize it once we start putting it.
Okay, great. So you've got travel,
Yeah.
you've got lifestyle, you've got personal goals,
Okay.
professional goals, etc., etc. But now what I want you to do is divide your
Mm-hmm.
board into 5, 6 sections, and
Okay.
like in your mind, okay? So right side
Mm-hmm.
will be your, for say, personal goal. Uh,
Okay.
Beach mein there will be travel. In the left it will be professional. In the
Mm-hmm.
left bottom it will be for say hobbies, right? So
Yeah.
you
Okay.
divide it, and whatever images you have collected and segregated, you paste it accordingly. Like it shouldn't be a
Mm-hmm.
scatter. Like professional के बाजू में personal travel सब एक साथ नहीं आएगा, because
Makes sense.
Okay.
it's
Got it.
important for you to segregate it into sections,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then
Okay.
um, in those sections also you can put
Mm-hmm.
an alignment where the mid, so you start in the middle. The most important goal should be in the middle, and then surrounding those goals should be the other goals.
Okay.
I hope I make
Mm.
sense.
Yeah. So what
Yes,
you
you
can do,
do.
you can prioritize your goals usme and
Mm-hmm.
list things according to, the priorities you set throughout the year. So like let's say first three
Oh,
months if you
okay.
want to achieve this, so that could go in the middle
Mm-hmm.
or somewhere on the top. Uske baad we can follow it down. ऐसे.
Acha, okay.
Ishika, even you make vision boards, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that
do.
is so pretty.
So yeah, basically I'm a computer engineering student, so that's on the top for now.
Let's
Let's
So
go.
go.
I'll just put it over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how do you think these vision boards affect us psychologically? Like, I know through it my experience, but I don't know their effect in a psychological perspective.
Right. Now we all know that, visuals play a very strong role when it comes to like basically anything. And your words
Mm-hmm.
become your reality. Right. So it's also important to have positive self-talk with you. And while you're in a procedure of making the vision board, you also should make sure that you are in a good mood. Like, you feel happy. You are, you know, just happy while doing the whole procedure. So this plays an important role because when you wake up, when you go through your journal, or when you look at the vision board, the first thing pops up is, oh my god, these are the goals that I want to achieve, and maybe some of them I've already achieved. So that just gives you more motivation to keep on going. So yeah, I think this really helps, and it's one of the strong aspects that you can use when it comes to achieving goals or literally anything that you want in life.
So, basically, the conclusion that I get from this is that never make a vision board if you are in a bad mood.
Mm-hmm.
And you can
Mm-hmm.
always take it slow, like you can start preparing 4, 5 days earlier, jot
Yeah.
down the points, make a list, always make a list. Just don't go to Pinterest and make a board. It's very important to make a list. Be specific in your you know for example, you want to go to a gym. Like the other day I was telling Sakshi about this. So just don't put any
Mm-hmm.
gym's random picture. Put the picture of the gym that you are going and you want to go, and you'll actually go there. You
Yeah.
can't really. What is that?
So that's me,
With the water
a
bottle?
picture of me. Yeah, and the yoga mat.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
amazing. Also, we can include our family's pictures, friends' pictures if you are wishing good luck to them or you want
Mm-hmm.
good health and prosperity. So you can always manifest those things also while making a vision board. It's not necessarily to be a Pinteresty thing,
Yeah,
as
that's
we call
true.
it.
That's true.
Cool. I think Sakshi's already started making it so well. Are you enjoying? I wish I could just do it right now, but I've already made it.
Okay, so if you can see, this is a lady in a corporate world. So next year is my final year. And probably I'm manifesting that too.
That's great.
It's so
Just
cool
put it on here.
living, like, we're just experiencing your goals right now.
Yeah. So, I've heard this quote that whatever your dreams are, you live them twice. Once in your mind and second time in reality. So it's like you manifest it first and then that turns into reality. So vision board is like, living it once and then living it twice in real.
That
It's
is so
actually
cool.
true. Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you have any
Okay.
questions, Sakshi?
Yes, I do have a question. Can you
What
read
is
this?
this?
Actually, I'll read it for you guys. It says, I am stepping into the most successful decade of my life. So, since we all are in our 20s, and I'm pretty sure all of us have got a lot of expectations from 20s, the hustle time and everything that we call it.
Right.
So,
20s is
one is for
hard.
that.
20s is so difficult. But we will live through it. The,
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
the day I turned 20, I was like, shit, where am I? What am I supposed to do?
Exactly. So, being 20s, it feels weird at start, but then
You're
just
not very
like all of a
new,
sudden you
not
start this.
very young.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do. You're just
But don't
figuring things
worry,
out.
we have the vision board for that matter only to help you, get to know
Mm-hmm.
yourself better. And you can, but Mahek, I wanted to say this. So whenever I make my vision board, I get to know myself more better. These are the things that I actually want. These are the things that
True.
can come, later in life. So I can prioritize those things. So that is one way to, have some me time with yourself too. So if you guys want to, you know, get to know yourself better and plan your goals ahead in life or for 2023, you can just take down some notes from Sakshi and Mahek over here. And yeah, I mean, this is so fun. I'm just loving this
Ishika,
process.
before we go ahead, I want to know, how do you make your vision boards?
Okay, so my vision boards are mostly digital boards because I use my laptop almost every day, and so my vision board is actually something that I create myself. So I go on Pinterest, I download a few pictures, I put up some pictures of my own from my gallery, and then compile them in a very aesthetic way on Canva, and then set that as my desktop wallpaper.
Oh,
So I
that's so
use that.
cool.
Yeah,
That's so
You
cool.
look at your wallpaper every day.
every day, literally every day. So when I'm working, when I'm studying, I get the motivation to just keep on going and not give up. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and
I'm
just to
sure
bring
your
you guys,
middle thing will be you matter.
it actually
I've
is.
seen so much in your stories.
Yeah, it actually is. You matter. So yeah.
Do you have like a sample that you can
So
show to people?
the current one, the sample that I have does not have you matter, but it is
Okay.
something similar to what I usually make. If you guys can see, is it visible, you
It
guys?
is. Uh, okay.
So
Can you
abhi
zoom
meter.
out?
So this is
Oh, that
basically what
is.
it looks like.
I love it. It's so glossy and
Yeah.
nice.
I know.
Yeah. So
What all have you included there?
I'll tell you. Well, there are quotes that help me get through rough times in my life. One of them is turn the pain into power, which is basically, one of the things that I like really admire.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's fitness over here. I haven't been consistent, but I'm planning to stay more consistent with it. There's a lot of books included that I want to read, and also, the friend groups wala pictures that
Oh,
I've
cute,
included
cute.
because
Am
That's
I in
cute.
yeah,
it? No,
and
I'm
it
not.
also has scented candles. So yeah,
Oh, yeah. Again, I see scented candles all through your stomach.
yes.
Every
Can you
item.
see this?
What's that?
What's that?
That's scented candles.
Oh,
Oh, nice. That's
nice.
sweet. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Sakshi, shoot your questions.
Okay, so where do I put this? So it is basically a healthy morning routine. do I put it in personal or
In your
professional because it
personal
has.
goal.
Personal, personal.
Okay.
पर्सनल में हैबिट्स के उसमें आएगा ना.
Okay, so I'll just put it over here.
And it's fine if pictures ऐसे overlap होता है ना, तो
हाँ.
I find it very cute
Make
that pictures are
it
ऐसे
messy
overlapping.
and
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Okay, this is for all three of us.
Oh,
I love this one.
can't say it out loud though.
Yeah. But we get it.
Okay.
Cool stuff. Science.
Okay, so basically, I want to manifest more beaches in BEACHES, Mala beaches in 2023.
Okay, so one more point that comes to my mind is while creating any vision board, you just don't. For example, you want to earn more money. You cannot just put like money ka symbol there. You need to be very specific on per month how much you want to earn, or in the
Okay.
whole year how much are you going to like target yourself to earn. Or if you want to study or crack an exam, you can't just be like ek book place kar diya, that won't work. You have to make sure ki you write, for example, you have to give your CAT exam and you manifest that it should go good. Now, how much good? It's subjective, right? So you need
Right.
to make sure that I need to get so many percentage or so many marks, like, and then only it will be like effective. Other example can be if you want to read more books, people just put it out there on their vision boards that more books or just books ka pictures, but you need to also mention what genre do you want to explore, how many books do you want to read per day, or per, like, how many pages do you want to read per day, or per month kitne books you can read, etc. So you need to be very specific about it. It's not something you can do like in a day. First you list down your goals, then make a flowchart of it in your mind, and then go forward with it. We just get excited about, getting things going on Pinterest, getting printouts, but that's actually the last step.
You need to be very specific in order to manifest it, you know, एकदम बराबर way में. So it's always good to know what you want and exactly क्या, in what way and how and when. So that only helps you reach your goal थोड़ा जल्दी.
Also,
Oh, okay.
Ishika, like once we're done with making the board, vision board, many people face a lot of difficulties in, carrying forward, like analyzing these visions that they've made for themselves, right? How to keep a track of it, how
Right.
to make sure that we are progressing or failing in our vision board, basically. So, how do you keep a track of it? Can you shed some light?
Could you please repeat that? I just lost you there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I'm saying, can you help us know how to analyze these things throughout the year so that we
Yeah.
are updated with our personal success and progress?
Okay. So one of the good things that I do is I also journal a lot, and everyone over here knows that. So keeping a journal and making sure that you're tracking it down. So one of the good things that I do is at the end of every month, I reflect on the whole month and see what all I've achieved and what all I could have achieved. And once that is done, you can move forward by asking yourself कि अभी next step क्या होना चाहिए. So these asking yourself such questions will help you understand how you can reach your goal एक step ahead and be one step ahead of your goal and all the things that you've set for yourself. So this is something that you can do, and yeah. So this is what I do. So Sakshi, do you have anything in mind that you do to track your progress or?
Okay, so there is this application called Notion. So what I do, I usually use it for professional purposes. Like suppose I have a team meeting or some XYZ team task. So I just write down the individual tasks over there and then we all follow that together. and just get to know what the progress of the team is. But I was thinking, why not do it for personal goals as well? I very recently got introduced to Notion. So maybe 2023 is for Notion for personal purposes, personal goal tracking.
So basically, you're saying that we should use Notion as a tracking method for your personal goals.
Yeah,
And
something like that.
this application, I have used it only professionally as well.
Yeah,
Personally, I never thought of it because when Notion comes, I'm like work, 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 work. But yeah, that's a
exactly.
good thing that we can use it in our personal lives also. Do you have a template or something? How do you go about it? Like Notion is a blank page.
Mhm.
So what are the
I know.
categories you write?
So very recently, I came across a template on Notion, which actually helps you categorize your goals, and it actually helps you to specify what exactly do you want in the personal section, what exactly do you want in the professional section, or what is one thing that you want, like your priorities basically. So maybe I think that's a good way to start with. I could
All
actually
right.
put it in the chat box in a while.
Okay. I
I
think you
also have.
guys are getting a free Notion template here to analyze your vision boards all throughout the year. That's great. Thank you so
So
much.
this
Oh yeah,
template is one
Ketan,
of
I
my
think we should
favorites.
put that to keep up with this board. That's nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I share one template because this one is my absolute favorite and I've, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. Go
yeah.
ahead.
Oh, yes.
I hope this helps you. And it's very aesthetic, so you'll like it. And feel free to make the changes because you can, and you can customize it according to your needs too.
Well, I'm going to use it. Let's see how it goes.
Yes.
Sakshi, are you done making
Okay.
your vision board?
I am in the process. I'll show you guys what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
So this is basically a morning work picture.
Oh.
So I want to become morning person in 2023, and so basically manifesting that over here.
Okay, so take a marker and write there in the
Mm-hmm.
end, like the white space. At what time do you manifest to wake up every day?
Oh, that's actually a great
That
idea
will
later.
make it more specific.
Mm-hmm.
I will get my vision board that I made for the first time and show it to you guys. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Planning to wake up at 5?
You're very close.
I
It's
can't see it.
5:30 a.m.
Okay, all right.
Oh my
Yay!
god, are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, all the best with that. I couldn't do that. I cannot. Okay, so I have got my. So this is very raw. Okay, do not judge me.
Okay.
It's like I just did all this.
Wow.
This is very creative.
It
I know.
felt like I'm a kid. So there are some goals, the sneakers that
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get. Drink more water, of course. I am drinking more water, and
Yeah,
uh,
that goes for me too.
so
Drinking water.
this mistake, I just added money here. And
Mm.
then when I researched and
Mhm.
like my psychologist told me that, you know what, you have to mention things. I'm like, okay, this is
You have to
enough.
be specific about them.
And no junk food,
Mm-hmm.
which then I wanted a new laptop and I got it. And what else is here? Music. This was actually the lockdown period, and I wanted to explore music, so I started learning guitar. I wanted to do exercise, so I started doing yoga. Then I explored Namyo Rengekyo. It's a type of meditation activity.
Hmm.
I think yeah, that's it. Churchgate because I wanted to shift to Bombay and I did shift to Bombay.
So you
2 years later,
manifested
but
it.
never
Wow.
mind.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
Mahek, I am very curious right now. Can you tell me a like percentage out of all the things that you mentioned on your vision board, how much of them actually came true in last years?
Okay, so honestly, there were phases, okay? I won't say that
Mm-hmm.
the entire year I could keep up with the habits wale manifestations or whatever I had decided. But
Okay.
at least I kept up with 60% of it. If it
Mm-hmm.
would
That's
have not
great.
been a vision board for me, then I think it would have cut down to 20%.
Okay.
So even
I
about the
see.
traveling plans that I had,
Mm-hmm.
there are like 6 to 7 cities that I have written here: Delhi, Maldives, Egypt, and what else? I cannot find it. But at least 2, 3 got done. Like I did it. So that was a good thing.
That's
It's
so
a
cool.
great thing,
Do you
actually.
actually have to mention cities as well? So
Yeah,
I'll do it
you
immediately.
cannot
It's
like just say that I want to travel
yeah.
more. You
It's
have
Mm-hmm.
to be
always
like,
better to be very specific about things that you want, because then
right.
it
Yeah.
basically goes out to the universe, and it goes out in a way that you already have it. So universe is a reflection of who you are. So you already have it, which means you're going to get it.
So, like, you
Wow.
can do affirmations also. For
Yeah.
example, I've written here, I was born to tell stories. So, I always wanted to be a public speaker. I was very shy pehle. And now you can see me
Mm-hmm.
talking. So, that got done too. Anyways, I'm going to close this.
That's actually very cool, Mahek. A
Thank you
teenage
so much.
Mahek made that.
Yeah.
Oh my
You
god,
achieved
yeah.
almost all. सब कुछ उसमें से है ना?
Huh?
You achieved almost सब कुछ उसमें से. Almost, like it's
65%.
that's good, bro. That's very good.
65. Yeah, that's a good number.
Also, I wanted to highlight this one thing. When I was making this vision board, I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
get everything together, like every possible thing. And then throughout the year, I was chasing it, chasing it, chasing it. The end of the year came and I was like 65% to ho gaya. But I was still sad about the rest of it. Like, why hasn't
Mm-hmm.
that been done by me? And then I realized that, babe, this is not the last vision board. You have many more years to go and many more vision boards to make. So I just thought of sharing this, that it's not your last vision board. If you want to do a world tour, it next year maybe is not the right time, so do not include it. Be
Mm-hmm.
practical, be
It has
very
to be realistic.
yeah, be very sweet to yourself. Achievable dreams are better. I mean, if you
Mm-hmm.
put anything and then you'll say कि manifest vision board बनाया था हुआ नहीं. So it
Right.
is also very important to you know frame that vision board in a way that it's achievable, it's practical, it's realistic, and you have the
Mm-hmm.
willpower to do it.
True, true.
Manifesting more public speaking in 2023.
Let's go.
Rotaract will make that happen for
Actually,
you.
Yeah.
you should add a picture of yourself speaking there. I have a picture of you where you're speaking. Maybe बाद में remove it and then you replace it.
Yeah. Maybe we can add a couple of things since we have 3 more days to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean New Year's is here. What are your plans?
Yeah. So this new year is basically for family and close friends.
Let's go. From the
Yes.
audience, if you guys have any questions, please ask. We will try to answer it. We are no professionals, but did a lot of research.
Yes. Yeah, Mahek can always do that. And Ishika is a psychology student, as I started with that. She's the best person to go for any kind of advices if you want to go for,
I don't have my degree yet,
resolutions.
please. Let me get my degree and then you all can book the appointments. I'll be
But
happy to.
at Rotaract and WAP, she is actually a go-to person for a lot of people, right, Mahek?
True that. Not gonna deny.
You guys are very sweet.
What else? Sakshi,
So,
you're making it for the first
Mm-hmm.
time. Do you have any
I
questions?
know. So basically, when actually I was collecting the pictures, no, I got a little emotional, like all of this in one year. Then the second reaction was like, why not?
Did it overwhelm you a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. And I was like, oh my God. And then when I look back to so at the start of 2022, I wrote down my goals. Let's say I wrote down 10 and 6 out of 10 got completed. And there were things that I did not even ask for, and those came true. So basically, 2022 has been great.
That is
Okay.
amazing.
Let's hope the same for
Just
2023.
अभी Sakshi ने mentioned किया that she got the things that she did not even ask for. So who
Yeah.
here believes in law of attraction?
I do, big time.
Exactly. So one of the rules of law of attraction
Yeah.
is wishing that you already have and then forgetting about it. So has it ever happened that you've manifested something like you've just subconsciously thought, okay, I want this, and then some other person brings it for you, and then you're like, I completely forgot about it. Oh my god, you just
I
read my mind.
know.
This has
So 2022
happened.
has surprised me literally, pata hai?
Yeah.
So basically,
So
You know,
I'll tell you.
there was this
Mm-hmm.
one person who asked me that if you can make two vision boards, personal and professional.
mhm,
And I was thinking, why does a person need like two different boards,
right.
right? Because that is clearly where you're creating a state of mind कि मेरे personal goals and professional goals अलग है, and I can't balance it out. If they're in one, if they're cumulative, that means that is your life. The board is your life, and you can balance it अच्छे से. When it
True.
if,
Mm-hmm.
even if you're like making a goals list into professional and personal, make sure you make it on one page only, so
Yeah,
that
all
I
in
you
one.
know that
actually felt this while making it. You should have actually two boards, one for,
no.
all the personal goals and hobbies,
Then
and
you'll
then
be
the.
like, how do I balance my life now that I've made
Exactly.
my goals? You'll not be able to balance it.
Yeah. And we need balance in 2023.
It's all about balancing.
Yes. Vision board looks very pretty and aesthetic right now. I can't wait to see the
Okay, just a couple of more to go.
yay.
Isha is saying what to add up on your vision board for better mental health to make you feel better whenever you see it. Maybe you can put quotes that are like that make you feel better, and a little bit of self-care. You can make affirmations like uh, I'm happy about how my mental health is right now, or I'm happy about my body, I'm happy about my mental state of mind. These affirmations, you can stick it on your board, and you can also make affirmations like I'm confident enough to uh, live through this day happily, or something like that, so that you basically, and always treat yourself once you're done accomplishing like one of your goals. Do
Yeah.
not be in the loop of hustling more and more and more. Take a short break, a day break,
Mhm.
treat yourself, do something which makes you feel nice, and then jump to the another goal, so that even you
You
are
have to make
motivated.
sure, yeah, you have to make sure that you reward yourself in order to give yourself that motivation and the break
Mhm.
that you need before you jump on to the next thing. It's always better to relax and then move forward rather than just just having the just going forward and yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna randomly ask you guys. This is a shoot on you. What are resolutions for this year?
Okay. Um. All right. So, like, in what aspect? Like, what part of life you're talking about?
Maybe like for the whole year. Your
Whole
vision
year.
Mhm.
board is different, right? It is something that you want to
Yeah.
achieve, like all over the year.
Mm-hmm.
But resolutions are maybe if you want to break a bad habit,
Mm-hmm.
or if you want to be
Mhm.
consistent in something every day,
Right.
like something very specific. And it has to be one or two things max.
One or two
Okay.
things. Hmm.
So, what I can think of right now is stop scrolling at night and then, waking up early, stop, reducing your social media time and something in those lines for me. And apart from that, adding more greens to that.
Adding more greens to that. So how are you going to
Yeah.
make sure that this happens? Like, how are you going to make sure that you are going to add greens to your life? I'm sure the
So
cook will
basically,
come, you will tell her that, you know what, I have more greens. Please make greens
no.
for me.
So basically, what I am doing right now is trying to see, like, hunt for recipes that I like, but that also has greens in it. So basically, morning smoothie, the protein smoothie that I have. So I just came across that if you add a few leaves of spinach to it, it also gets healthy and tastier. I'm gonna try that. I actually did it, and it's काफी good. So small steps at a time.
Great. What about you, Ishika?
So one of my resolutions for 2023 is to reach the mental state of mind that is very peaceful, and it's just like it's very calm in my head. So there are a lot of times when you get a lot of thoughts and you find it difficult to process each one of them. So finding mental peace and calmness in 2023 is one of my goals. Second one would be getting back into my routine that is
Mm-hmm.
that is like flexible. It's not like कि एक set routine हुआ तो कुछ भी चीज नहीं हुई तो बाकी की चीज नहीं होगी. So one of the things that I want in 2023 is a healthy routine for myself.
Okay,
Yeah.
amazing.
What about you,
So
Mahek?
last year, I made this resolution to stop having coffee.
We all know how that went.
I will tell you,
No, that I know the story. Yeah.
it was so difficult for me to control coffee. And I am glad I at least followed it for 7 months. For 7 months, I was like, no coffee at all. And then I shifted to Mumbai, like permanently. And the first day, I was very anxious and I was like, you know what, Mahek, don't give it a
Let's
chance.
go.
Just go and have
But
coffee because I
you don't
wanted to
drink
do
coffee when
all
you're
the
anxious.
nice things in the world.
It only makes it worse, bro.
I know, it did. Of course it did.
That's why we need a psychologist around us all the time.
Yeah, so audience in the comment section, let us know what resolutions you have, because I think we share, like बहुत time ऐसा होता है that we share a lot of common resolutions. So maybe we
Yeah.
can discuss how you want to achieve and
And
हमें
if
भी थोड़ी help हो
anybody
जाएगी.
wants to join the live right now, you can do that as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, let's do
Just
that.
tell
Yeah.
us.
This is fun.
While Sakshi is
Let's
still
go,
making her
guys.
vision board, it looks so pretty.
It lo- I love it. I love it.
I think I'm done.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done. I think so.
Okay.
So, copy
So,
paste. So,
We had one question.
and ta-da!
Ooh, pretty.
are they move it to the right and then the left so that we can see that you said.
Okay.
Looks aesthetic.
Very aesthetic.
Now after this live, just take small sticky notes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And wherever things are not very specific, just put those like write on the sticky notes and put it across the picture that's relevant.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
So
I
that makes it
can
more
see a
specific.
lot of pictures which are a little generic.
Mm-hmm.
So, like Arya said, my resolution is to read more books. Mention which books to read. Make a list
Okay.
of the top five books you want to start with,
Mm-hmm.
etc. And then you will be entirely done with your vision.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually cool.
We
I
How
did
do you
add a
feel?
couple of
question,
things as
guys.
well.
So, can we
Mm-hmm.
make changes in a vision board? Like I said, I made one for the year 2023, and in the month of March or April, I want to make some changes in the board. So, can we do it? So what do you have to say, Sakshi? Do you think we can make the changes?
Mm-hmm. I feel that we always can because goals keep on changing and we always update in terms of goals.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's always better to put like the maximum at the start and then like
Okay. All right.
let's keep the other things for the next year.
Right. So I have a different opinion when it comes to changing your visions in the middle of the month. So I would say कि when you're making a vision board, make sure that you are very specific with what you want. So
Okay.
when you know what you want, you basically are prepared, mentally prepared कि these are the steps that I need to take. So when you're ready with that, then I don't think you will feel the need to change it. So it saves you time and it saves your energy also. So yeah, it's always
And
better
maybe
to
that,
be specific.
mhm,
Yeah,
maybe that also gives you a little clarity of
exactly,
how exactly you want it.
exactly.
Okay, so
You know,
I have
mhm,
something to say.
Yeah.
For people who are confused on what to exactly include in a vision board, what are the different categories? Because sometimes what happens is that, for say you want to read or travel more,
Mm-hmm.
next
mhm,
one, you will get all the places in the vision board, like 7 to 8 places, and then skip on some important subject like your hobbies, right?
Right.
Which shouldn't happen. So you make categories of it. I'm sending a comment which describes what all you want. Give me a
mhm.
minute. What all you should include in a. It's not getting pasted. Ouch. I think I'll have to say it out loud.
Yeah.
First thing, what materialistic goals do you have? Second thing, what do you want from your family and friends? What do you want from yourself? What are your
Mhm.
professional commitments? What are your personal commitments? What are your hobbies that you want to develop or you want to keep doing?
Mhm.
And you can also include your mentors' pictures, like whom do you look up to as, or if there's any, for example, writer that you want to explore, or if there's a football player that you really aspire to be like, then you can
Mhm.
include their pictures as well, so that it's there in your head that, you know what, I want to be like this, I want to be like that.
That's true. That's true.
Anjali, that's a good resolution. I hope you keep it through the entire year. Yeah. Find peace. Actually, stick to one career path instead of cycling through them. Please, I need this too, man. I need this too. I relate so much.
Okay, so I have a doubt, Mahek and Ishika.
Yeah, tell
Mm-hmm.
me.
Help me on this one. So sometimes, there are goals. Like even I have a couple of things that I don't want to share with everyone, or I don't want anyone to see it. So I want a little of bit of privacy with my vision board. So what do you think can we do in that cases?
Uh, so for that, you can make a vision board and always stick it at a place where only you have access to. For example, your
Mm-hmm.
wardrobe. Now, wardrobe, maximum your mom will open. Nobody else will, come and open your wardrobe.
Right.
And you will, of course, see
Mm-hmm.
it every day because you read clothes and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, what you can also do is you can make a portable, like I made a journal last year.
Oh,
So that journal, I
nice.
used to keep it with myself all the time. Even when I used to go
Mm-hmm.
to sleep, even right now, when I go to sleep, it's right there on my bed with me. So
Mm-hmm.
as soon as I wake up, I read it, I see it,
Right.
and I have not filled it completely. Like the diary is not filled completely. There are some
Mm-hmm.
pages left to it, so that throughout the year, whatever, so every day I make a to-do list.
Mm-hmm.
So one part of the diary is my vision board, the other part of the diary is my to-do list for every day. So I'm writing in the same thing,
Oh, so
and
you
it
actually
works
open it
out well.
daily and then you go through it. Yeah,
Right.
that's actually
So
good.
whenever I'm demotivated while working and checking
Mm-hmm.
things off, I'm reminded by, dude, this is a visionary thing. You don't have to
Mm-hmm.
give up.
Great.
Oh,
One
that's
more way to
great.
do that is if you feel like, your vision board is very public, everyone can view it and
Mm-hmm.
you want to keep certain things private, what you can do is you can write a letter to yourself expressing as the
Okay.
person you already are, or the thing that you already want. Like you want is with you already, and you can write it down to yourself in the in a sense that you मतलब जैसे if I say कि okay I have this job and I'm happy that all my colleagues admire me and they appreciate me for my work, and this is how I'm writing, but I don't have it yet. So you can write
Okay.
it down and just view it every time you want the motivation. So that letter also helps. I've used this and it works.
Ishika,
You should try it.
also there is this app, I don't know, but I've used it a lot of times. Like write a letter to 5 years old, like after, yeah. So last 6 months or 7 months ago, I got a letter from myself which I wrote in the lockdown,
Ooh,
like 2 years
cool.
ago,
That's
and I
nice.
felt so good. And then I again wrote a letter to myself, which I'll get maybe after 5 years. So we will share it on the story. I'll quickly find the link,
Yeah.
and everybody can have access to it. Also, secondly, I wanted to speak to you guys about resolution to remember.
Yeah.
More Rotaract and Mahek. That's so cute.
It's very
Yeah, so manifesting more of Rotaract and VAF in 2023.
and more
What
fun
do you
events.
guys say?
More fun events.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure more for events for
For
everyone.
people who don't know what a resolution to remember is, so last year we came up with this initiative where we made a form in which we took all the responses regarding what is a resolution, etc. And all through this whole year, we sent mails to these people who signed up for it. And those mails were sometimes personalized, sometimes attached with YouTube links, sometimes attached with Notion templates, and so many things. And honestly, our editorials department took a lot of effort in writing those mails every 15 days. And we had across 70 people who signed up for it, and I was one of them. And it helped me so much. Like every time I went down in my resolution, the mail used to pop, and I was like, oh, I have to get on my toes now.
Ooh,
So we're
I did that
continuing
too.
Great.
this. Actually, Ishika is heading it. Ishika, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I'm adding the link over here so you all can, sign up for it.
Yeah. And this is the first time we're
Let's
telling this to
go.
anybody for this year. So people who are watching,
Yeah,
you get a advantage of being in the live.
Yeah.
exclusively for people in
And
live.
So,
we're planning a lot of things to include in the mail. I am sure you will like having a personalized mail for yourself every month, which will we can continue doing this.
great. Can someone pin the
I will do
comment?
it. I will
Thank
do it.
you.
Links aren't
Just,
opening. Cool. You can copy
Okay,
paste
we'll
it
just
or
put
we
it.
will attach it.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll be uploading it on our stories too in a
Stories,
while.
yeah, very shortly. Yeah.
We'll upload the Notion wala one and this one. Dono.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you
Both
can.
of them.
Anybody who wants to join us in the live, or we should move ahead to the conclusion.
Come on, guys.
Everybody's
Let's go.
conscious. Everybody like
Anjali, join us. Or anyone.
Anjali, let's go. Wait, I'll send her a
Let's go,
request.
Anjali.
And it doesn't
Push it. You want to
matter.
join?
Nobody's judging you.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on to vision boards, manifestations, law of attraction. Ishika, last question for you. Firstly, tell me, when did you is there the teacher or professor who tells you uh, to make vision boards in your psychology lecture?
No. So actually, yeah. So I started, doing my research about law of attraction and manifestation during the lockdown period.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it was the worst. The lockdown period was basically, not really helping the situation. And that is when I got introduced to the whole law of attraction and manifestation thing. And when I did my research, when I, read stories about people actually, having their dream life just by,
Mhm.
the power of their thoughts, I was like, okay, this is possible. So let's just try it, let's just give it a try. So yeah, and that is how I, got introduced to the whole concept. And once you start reading about it, once you start reading the stories, once you start, watching the movies regarding this topic, you will be like, okay, this actually works. And there are some really great stories about this. I don't know the name, but I'll, definitely ask Sakshi to put it up on our Instagram story, and you all can read it. And yeah, and one thing that even our psychology professors say is that, your thoughts do become your reality because they play a very vital role in your life.
Mhm.
So let's say if you wake up and if you say, oh my God, this is going to be a very boring day, it will obviously turn out to be that. Okay. But if you wake up and say, okay, I feel great, today is going to be amazing, and I'm going to accomplish all the things that I have on my to do list, you'll
Mhm.
definitely move forward in that way and you will definitely accomplish those goals. So, yeah, words really play an important role. And so, here's my mirror, and I have some affirmations written over here. One of them is, you are loved. So,
Show
whenever I
your
wake up,
mirror.
it's only one of them. It's a cute sticky note. So, hold on. Okay. So, ऐसे दो तीन थे. The rest came off, but this
Mhm.
one is still there. So, this is you are loved, and it has a couple of cute pictures too. So, yeah, this actually helps you because when you see
Mhm.
your reflection and when you read out those affirmations to yourself, you're not only helping yourself, but you're also building that confidence for the rest of the day. So, yeah, it's actually helpful. You all should definitely try it.
I will do that. Then I
That's
look
so
at the
cool.
mirror more,
Yeah.
and my dad
Yeah.
will complain more. Let's stop looking at the mirror. Also, I wanted to end this conversation on a note that when you make a vision board, make sure you work towards it. It is not a magic. It is something
Mhm.
that it is a tool that will help you work more, but you have to make sure that you work towards it as well. It's like clapping your hands. One is the vision board, one is you. You have
Hmm.
to clap the hands
Yeah.
together, right?
Right.
Mhm.
So work towards it, and then only it will work for you.
Yes.
If you're lazy being on the bed till 11 o'clock and then you be like मैंने तो vision board बना दिया ये तो सब हो जाएगा, that won't work out.
Done. Done for the year.
That does not work. You have to put in the effort too to see the result.
Mhm. True.
Cool. I think Sakshi, just show
Mhm.
us the vision board once more and then I'll conclude
Okay.
it.
Ta-da!
Ooh,
Actually
cute.
post the story of this vision board.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So we
I'm
can
manifesting a lot of
you
things.
can
Let's
make a
see.
vision board on your journal. You can use a cardboard. You can use a
Mhm.
good collage to make it. And it is, if you know how to use Canva or Photoshop, you can always customize these things. Like for example, you want, if you are an influencer, you want 5,000 followers. So just take a screenshot of your thing
That's my goal.
and edit your
Mhm.
edit your followers into
Yeah.
5,000 and then stick it. So that will be a customized thing for yourself. Then, if you want to say any goal,
If you want
Be
to
very. Okay, go ahead.
sorry,
if you want to build more self-confidence, then
yeah, then click a picture of yourself speaking to somebody very confidently, and
mhm.
then stick it.
Mhm.
So then it is like, so I saw. Do you know the singer Lily Singh?
Yeah, I
She
know.
she is a she's an Indian who went out there and she sings.
Yeah.
Now, what she did in her vision board was she
Mhm.
wanted to be the first top 10 artists
Mhm.
of Spotify.
Mhm.
So she customized, so she took the screenshot of the top 10,
Mhm.
removed the first one and wrote her name there. And that's how,
Wow.
like, now that is her goal for the
Uh-huh.
2023 thing. But anyways, my point was you can always Photoshop, be creative in
Mhm.
that thing, and you can also have access to digital vision boards,
Yeah.
just like Ishika did.
Yeah.
I am gonna make my vision board because of you guys. Thank you so much. Means a lot. We hope everybody here. We still have 3 days. Run to the
Exactly.
stationery shops. Take some time out for yourself. Sit in your garden or in your
Mhm.
balcony, and cut the pieces out and make it.
And
Maybe
once you
take
make your vision boards, put those on your stories and don't forget to tag us, Rotaract and Map over there.
Marketing on point, Sakshi.
You see this, Mahek?
We forgot to introduce ourselves.
Oh, yes.
Ending this with the introduction. This is Mahek Shahani signing off. I'm the joint secretary of the club.
Hi, guys. I'm Sakshi Pawar,
Hi
and
guys.
I am the Assistant Director of Media and Marketing of Rotaract and Map.
Hi everyone. My name is Ishika and I'm the HR director at Rotaract NYF, and it was lovely. It was wonderful speaking to you all. So I hope you take these 3 days and work on your visions
Mhm.
and make a vision board and tag us so we can find out any similarities if we have, and also fill out the resolution to remember form and help us
Yes.
keep you motivated throughout the year.
Let's go. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.
Yeah, have a great new year, guys.
Wish you the same, Sakshi. And everybody. Happy New
Yeah.
Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year in advance.